gonna spend tonight mining, honestly.
But
That's why I have beacon.
And I still need to get rid of lava. So
oh,
that's what
but
I'll be doing.
iGamer, you're not supposed to mine at
Oh,
night.
someone.
Oh well.
By the way, you know what's funny is I was going through the quest, and my gosh, I did say 30 gold, but I don't think I don't think I literally meant 30 gold. But I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I haven't fixed that yet.
Oh, okay. I realized I looked at my old template.
But your instructions did say 30 gold.
30 gold. They did. Totally my fault. I corrected that on my paper, but not before I sent that to you. So
Right.
I definitely take responsibility of that misunderstanding.
It's good. I don't mind.
I think at the time I was just referring to money, but I realized that I did say gold. I didn't say ingots, but I did say gold, and I see the course of action that occurred. So this is why it's good that we're testing these.
In my head, 30 gold means 30 gold ingots.
Agree.
I didn't mean that for the first time to pay you out better than the daily quest.
Honestly, that makes sense though, because the first time is only a one-time thing, where after that it would be you know.
Well, the first time around, you're handed out all the items you need. Versus
That's
the
true.
second time, you're actually providing the goods. So you should have a higher reward on the second time, since you basically provided the goods for the item for the transaction to occur.
That's
I still
true.
like the idea of receiving a gold, just as like a personal thank you from Moneybags. But I also realized that after doing the quest, I realized that we could probably make that flow better, and I kind of threw that in there as well, because I realized the quest flow no longer made sense once we managed to get money bags to not have to be the course of full action, if you will.
Right.
Hey everyone.
Hey, Mr. B.
Hello, Mr. B. Rampage, did you share that art? Did you tell Mr. B about that article?
No, I have not.
So apparently someone in Russia got in trouble because
They got in quite a bit of trouble.
yeah, they were sent to 5 years in prison for attempting to blow up a building in Minecraft.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
How's that even work?
That's a great question, Mr. B.
They decided it was terrorism.
Because it was a replica of an FSB building.
Well, the thing is, it was a theoretical building if you read the article, because like he simply talked about doing it in Minecraft, and that was good enough. So, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I may wonder why the Ukraine is not interested in taking over.
This is true.
Yeah. Well, it's funny is I think it actually caused like a little like sadness, because I think another member of the government was like, okay, now we're putting kids in jail for doing something theoretically in a video game.
Not even. The kid was sentenced to like hard labor at a Kino colony, right?
Yeah, 5 years.
For like, I think it was 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
Oof. Big oof. As my response message stated.
Yes. All right, let me go turn off my fan, and I'll be right back. I've already started my stream, and I'll just point my stream at the beautiful flower girl. And I guess before I go do that, how many times do I need to like remind Polar to like use that code that I gave him?
I reminded him the other day.
Okay, that's good.
I talked to him yesterday.
Excellent.
Yes,
This is gonna continue our evil plan.
indeed.
Alright.
right.
Be right back. Alright.
I am busy mining.
I'm going to start my stream, so I'll be back in a moment.
All right, sounds good.
And I have returned.
Ah,
So,
fantastic.
Rampage, I don't know if you know about this, but Space Engineers...
He just went to start his stream. He's
Ah.
gone.
That monster! Fine. I'll patiently wait.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes.
All right, good.
I
'Cause
decided
this
to...
mic has been broken for the past couple days, and all of a sudden just decided it wanted to work, so... Don't know.
I'm sadly thinking I might have to buy a new keyboard soon.
Oh no.
My
Why?
space bar is betraying me.
Oh. Usually that's about the first one to go.
I feel that, unfortunately.
Just because so many people, I mean, you hit the spacebar every time you type a word, so...
Or fly, or go up in a video game.
So people use space probably the most out of any other button.
Because it's more frustrating as Space Engineers, because I think that actually got me killed a few times.
Oopsie.
Because you have this jetpack, right?
Okay,
In Space Engineers, and
gotcha.
you can move very, very fast with this jetpack.
I see.
Because the game mechanic actually is that the jetpack is able to move faster than any flying vehicle. And the purpose of that is so that you can catch up to said vehicle, to any kind of flying vehicle.
Gotcha.
So the jetpack is capable of traveling very, very quickly. But the problem is it has limited fuel. But yeah, so going super fast into a and not being able to raise is very dangerous.
Okay.
What conversation did I end up in on?
Well, like I was going to tell you about the Space Engineers got a really big update.
Oh?
Yep, apparently they're adding an autocannon and a railgun and a bunch of other stuff to the game. It's part of the second phase of the Warfare update.
Nice.
I was doing /spawn so I could get to the bed, and then a creeper came and blew me up, so
Oh no.
teleport got
Come on,
cancelled.
Jerry.
I
Yeah.
slept.
Yeah, I realized why are there so many enchanting books in our house now?
Me, I did that a while ago.
Really?
I
was gonna
did
say, don't
make
have an
new
answer.
I did make new chests for them though.
I see that. But
So
like,
it's not like
I wasn't sure if the shapes were necessary. Also,
the what?
yeah, the shapes that were made.
What? What shapes?
Visible confusion?
Like little custom shapes were created with the books.
For some reason, I feel like that was not Rampage.
I feel like it was, since me and DK, and maybe Mr. B, I don't remember if I gave him perms, are the only people who can build in
Oh,
that
okay.
small section. So it was probably me, but most likely unintentional.
By the way, if you hear screaming, sorry.
What? What?
You're screaming, I am just trying my...
I just have a few kids in the basement, don't worry about it.
I don't
Also,
have a basement. I live in a tiny room by myself with a roommate.
There is a basement though.
Yes, but
So slightly awkward. I don't know what happened to my wool. I received a very large surplus of wool from DCL.
We are in suspense.
No,
Okay.
from DCL, and it was the same day that that dude gave me his base. And I don't
see.
know if I put them away in our base or his base, and now I'm curious.
Well, if you put it away in his base, it has been stolen.
Most likely by pizza.
Pizza has.
Well,
No, actually, the
or
only thing Polar took from in there was TNT.
he took more than
People are busy.
TNT. I know for a fact. He also took the Ender Pearls.
Ah, yeah. Well, people are busy screaming about the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's normal.
Super what?
It's so to quote a particular group, go sports go.
Yeah.
I agree. There's no reason to go any further.
Nope.
I don't know if iGamer has heard that song.
I feel like I have.
You know,
So-
I will let you know that if I do not find this wool, I'm like definitely making a quest involving getting wool back from Polar.
I don't think he took it, only because we like have no wool.
It was a full stack of red wool.
Yeah, I have red wool that I purchased from DCL.
So
And I know exactly
my
where
neighbor
it is.
purchased the stack of red wool from DCL, and I then handed that person money because I was like, no, you don't really need to buy wool for DK. DK just refuses to like pay DCL for things.
Well, I know where red wool is and which red wool is mine, and I haven't seen any red wool beyond what I have, so I think somebody else probably took it.
But why would they take it from me?
Probably because they didn't realize it was yours.
Well, they would have had to take it physically from my chest or from my neighbor. Monsters. Alright, I've decided I'm just gonna blame pizza for this. I'm just gonna blame this all on Polar.
Yeah, alright, that's fine.
I'm definitely making a quest for this.
There's no need for me to try to defend him. He can just deal with it.
I mean, DK, if you want, I have enough flame blocks to claim them. If you want, if you want the neighbor's house claim.
I was gonna give that guy a month, and if he didn't show up till then, his house would then become ours. Like I'm hoping that he was just being overly dramatic and not.
I don't
like,
think
serious.
so.
They told me he was leaving Minecraft forever. All
Yeah.
of Minecraft.
I will say that this person, when on my stream, said in live chat that they were coming back to Minecraft after leaving it for 4 years. So something tells me he's probably telling the truth.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. As I said, he got into it with DCL, and
Yeah. Imagine not playing Minecraft for 4 years.
as I said, that seems a little dramatic, and I'm just hoping that, you know.
Yeah, for some reason I have a feeling that this guy's dramatic.
I mean, something caused him to stop playing for 4 years,
Right.
so.
Well, I'm saying. I love this stuff. What? Haste 2, efficiency 5. Oh my god. I love haste 5, yes, because that's a thing, sure. Oh yeah, Polar wanted the Wither achievement badly enough that he went out and got 3 Wither skeleton skulls while we were on the phone the other day, just so he could kill the Wither on his own since I had already killed
So
him.
do you have another Nether star? Like
Yeah.
a second one?
Yeah, he has one.
Oh, he has it.
Yeah, he killed it by himself.
And he didn't like put it in a chest anywhere or anything.
No, he didn't
So
put
I
it in
could
a
like
chest.
buy it from you now.
No. A, he didn't put it in a chest, and B, I'm not selling it.
Ah. Why wouldn't you sell it?
Because I want 4 beacons,
Why do you need 4 beacons?
so that they can be central in the base.
Why?
Because that's...
Like symmetry.
Yes, exactly.
And this is now where I get to like, jokingly ask iGamer when the not rampage NPC will be ready.
Whenever you would like it to be.
Okay.
I can
Remember.
do it now.
Well, I leave that up to your.
I'm giving it Rampage's skin, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
What am I
like,
putting
right
on it
here.
again?
All leather armor.
Dyed or just leather?
Just regular leather armor. I've decided that city officials will wear leather armor.
I'm a city official?
Yes.
Oh.
Your job is to ensure that everyone's house is even.
That's funny.
And I'm
I still think
I'm
that,
going
like,
to make quest involved with that.
I still think that like
iGamer?
the final boss of my NPC
Hey,
should
Mr. B,
be
what's up?
Why is there a nerd hole bedrock here?
Where is there who, what, to the where now?
giant hole of bedrock wherever Mr. B is.
Supposed to be possible, is it?
I'm also gonna
Ask 29th, this is not my responsibility, nor is it my problem. Doc placed that down 12 and a half hours ago, and I have no idea what for. I don't know why that's there.
Also
Mr. B does not approve.
I do not
Shit.
approve.
Oh no.
I mean, I don't either, but I'm not gonna destroy his stuff. I don't want to get in trouble.
Come on.
He is still in charge.
Also, I need to figure
This
out
is
what
really
the
So sensitive.
NPC that's gonna be for the occult shrine. What that NPC is gonna look like. Need to like cause I'm gonna put a sign that's gonna be like VTuber Club or something.
No, no.
I mean, it's iGamer. Look at it this way: it's better than if you put NFT Club. Then
This is true.
hey, I know where iron is. I need some iron.
I just want to build a shovel. Oh, fine.
There. Okay. Ow.
Leather armor, including a hat, DK?
Yeah.
You said not dyed, just leather.
Yep,
right?
just regular leather.
Anything in his hand?
Nah.
Whoa.
Alright.
And when you're done with that, do you mind TPAing to me so I can show you the VTuber Club?
The iron pickaxe that is advertised for $65 just cost me $130.
What?
I believe you are looking at the wrong price, Mr. B.
High price, $65.
Dude, where's the purchase link?
I believe you probably then bought more than one, because I just bought one for $65. Here, DK, have a
Did you
pickaxe.
buy a second one?
Thank you.
Did you click add one when you got in there?
Yeah.
I wanted one.
So it
Yeah.
starts off at 1.
Yeah, it
well,
starts
then where
at
is it? Because it only gave me one. Because my
And then it would have chucked the other one if you have a full inventory.
okay, all right, fair enough.
Leap. Someone.
I don't run a scam.
Hang on, I gotta.
Also, none of the money goes to me, so. Okay.
Imagine if it did, though.
This is chaotic.
Yeah, this is
I
where
like it,
this is where the
but it's
NPC is
chaotic.
gonna be. Do you know where this is?
I don't know. I didn't look.
It'll be really funny when you go out and look.
Nice. Fantastic. Love that. Perfect. Let me see. I haven't seen Gumby's house in a while. Let me head over there. Lots of copper. Oh, nice.
Oh wow, some really nice person found beetroots and like planted them here.
He's got a lot of good stuff going. I like it. Alright, back to the hole.
Me and iGame are both working in a hole.
Rampage, have you seen how much I've been able to flatten out this weekend?
I have not.
Just come take a look. I'm busy.
Uh,
Busy boy.
wait, no, it's not this home. It's my other home. It's home.
What? Why is
Yeah,
my base
so-
your home?
So like, your base is considered home to
It's home away from.
my name.
Why?
Because like at first the naming thing didn't work.
Oh, right.
So, you know, I was like, this is very flat.
Yeah, it looks good, right?
And then all of this is that bedrock. That's good. Except there's lava that isn't very
you wanna
friendly.
come take
but
You want to come take care of that for me?
not at all. I have my own lava to deal with.
Dang it.
I mean, I consider it if I got paid well, but like,
What is paid well?
I don't know.
What would be your asking price for that amount of lava?
This is a lot of lava.
It's not a lot of source blocks, though.
Required exposure.
Give me an asking price. I may be willing to negotiate.
This one is much worse than the other. This one is not a lot of work. That one. These three are a problem, though. Do I think that this is more or less effort than helping me with the ocean? That's the real question. I feel like what was the pay for the ocean?
I think I give you like 40 some odd thousand.
And how many lanes did I do? Was it 4?
4 or
less?
5.
So 4 or 5.
It's
So
becoming very scientific and it's
25k. Because these are really annoying.
25k to get rid of all that lava.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind. When would you do it?
I mean, I could do it now.
Alright.
that's the Super Bowl Sunday rate.
My only thing is, I would like to know how much more lava there is before I agree to a price. So I don't want to pay you now and then have to call you back and then pay you more than it would cost me to do it all at once. Because that's just smart. So let me see how much more lava there is around here, and I'll come up with a decision as to how much I want to pay you to do this.
Tonight on Deal or No Deal,
Yeah, really.
the high stake marketplace. Will Rampage do the work? Will iGamer need
Ooh, this
assistance?
is not.
Dun, dun, dun.
There shouldn't be a whole lot more lava, but you never know.
This
It's bedrock.
doesn't. This looks like more. I got it. It's,
Alright, I'll give you the 25 if you do it
Alright.
tonight. But I'm only giving you money after you're done.
well, the first thing you're gonna do is like give me perms, so I can actually. do
Ah,
it.
yeah, that's true. I do need to do that. And you are going to have to deal with the hazard.
Which hazard?
The one that's falling from the sky.
Okay. Okay.
Rampage, did you calculate a hazard rate?
It'll.
Plus
The
it's too late.
hazard.
Plus a lava recycling fee?
Hazard pay.
Too late for a hazard fee, DK.
It's never too late.
He already agreed to do the work.
But you see, that's before he realized that the OSHA manual, like, physically, like, caught on fire.
Oh.
And we can't have that.
See, he's hired by iGamer, who doesn't associate with OSHA, so he's just on his own.
You know, the scariest thing I've ever seen is a video of a forklift lifting up a forklift.
That sounds kind of funny.
That was.
But why?
I saw a video of a forklift that was holding the forklift that was holding the forklift that was trying to lift something into a balcony.
Yep. And then, like, one of the forklifts fails to hold on to that object.
Yeah,
So you two have both seen the same video.
Most likely.
probably.
I've listened to. There's this beautiful song called "A Wonderful World of OSHA Violations," sung to the Willy Wonka song.
Nice. sorry. TNT is raining. Alright, I'm gonna turn it off now.
I mean, it's fine.
No, it's getting ready to. I don't need the machine to be running there anymore.
No.
Yeah, I've made quite a lot of progress on the hole since you've last been here. Very flat.
Are we gonna like put walls like other than the glass wall? Like for
I
the
don't think I'm gonna
underground
do a glass
portion?
wall anymore.
Too much effort?
Not too much effort. It's just that what's the glass wall gonna show? Stone and garbage?
Well, like, cause you could do a glass wall for however long there's water outside, and then you could swap with something else.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. The something else is gonna be quartz.
Ah, so we thought of the same thing.
Yeah, I've had quartz in my mind since day one.
Yeah, well, like when I started thinking of like how I want to make money, I was like, how do I want to make money? And then so I thought of my first way of making money, and then I kept thinking of more ways of making money. And I was like, I want a big hole with walls made of quartz. I don't know why.
Is that making money or spending
It'll be spending money, but like I'll make more money long term.
money? Because of the quartz?
Not because of the quartz. The quartz is just kind of there.
That's the thing. I'm spending money to then make money off my ender and other things that I'll build in the future, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, like we're gonna end up making more money than we're spending on the things. So it's not like it'll matter too much.
What's sad is I've built so many of these TNT machines that I literally crank them out in like 2 seconds because I'm so used to building them at this point. I'm like, oh, yep, here we go. We're
And
making
now I
another
must
TNT
resist the
machine.
urge to make a noise complaint quest.
Oh god, that would be kind of funny actually.
You could just like, you could have it so where someone filed a noise complaint to me and iGamer because
Yeah,
we're
for too
both
much
doing
TNT.
this.
Yeah.
Well, it would only be to iGamer because it's his property.
But Rampage also has a separate property.
But
where
he's
he
a
is
contractor
participating
working
in the
for
scene.
you, though.
No, but he has his own property where he is TNT blasting things.
Oh.
This is
Oh.
true, but now that I think about it, there is literally nobody around. I don't even know where I went.
Well,
It's
and
just
nobody
some
lives around
point.
me either. I live out in the middle of nowhere too.
Actually, there's a forest, and there could be a few animals in there.
Oh, yeah. Those poor animals.
You know, Rampage, you live in a plains biome. Do you know how many animals spawn there?
And
None,
how many
because
are
DCL
actively
has
there
them
right
all.
now?
And how many are actively living in my jungle right now?
I mean, I could go over and count if you wanted.
Well, just like I could go over to your place and count if you wanted. It's literally you're using an argument that applies to you as well.
Okay, so
Excellent. Some more hay bales.
Alright, remember the mine carts this time.
I know how to build these so well. I basically have it memorized. Gotta remember the mine carts.
I do have it memorized, and I always forget the mine carts.
It's because no one likes the minecarts.
Kind of true.
So I have a question for you, Rampage.
Yes.
Why were you cooking stone?
I needed. Well, I wasn't cooking stone. I should have been cooking cobblestone. And I was cooking cobblestone because I needed stone for repeaters.
I see. Okay. I was just curious.
I did have a reason.
I assume the reason
Clearly,
was
DK
invalid,
is
but
judging you for some reason.
oh, I always judge him.
I mean, that's valid.
Alright, I'm gonna put that stone in the stone chest. So if you're looking for it, that's where it is.
You know he'll ask you next week where you put it, right?
No, he will never find it. He will never look for it. And he will never even care that it exists.
Yeah,
Most
that's more
likely it
accurate.
stopped
Because like I have
existing.
all the repeaters I need now.
Yeah,
I'm never
you're
gonna
right.
need them again.
Unfortunately, I know Rampage too well.
No, you're right. That is exactly what he'll do.
I'm once again running into the problem with ghost blocks.
Why are there all these blocks here? Did they not get blown up by TNT?
You realize lava stops TNT from exploding,
Yeah, I know.
right?
Just means there's more things I have to mine.
I mean, you could just like have a TNT thing run over it.
But I already destroyed the TNT things.
Well, why would you do that? That's not very smart.
Because I moved them.
How many can you make at once?
I can make a lot at once. I don't know. I didn't gather enough materials to make like a fleet of 20, so.
Well, I mean, I have like
Fleets of
5.
TNT bombers.
I can actively have 5 running. 'Cause that's how much slime I bought.
Yeah, I didn't buy that
But-
much equipment.
It is kind of annoying that I had to buy the slime though, and such a large price.
No, stop complaining about the prices. This is a slime chunk, so I'm getting.
I guess that's the difference between when I complain about prices and Rampage complains about prices.
What?
Generally, when I complain about it, it's because there's like a logical fallacy.
Yes,
And
he's just
Rampage.
like, I don't like it because it costs money.
It's like a stack of slime balls, which is about 7 slime blocks, is like $1,300.
Because
a lot of
slime
money.
is hard to find.
Well, I know that, and that's why it makes sense.
Somebody
but because
has to
it makes
go out
sense doesn't
find
mean I had
all
to.
that slime,
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
put it in the shop, making sure it's packaged properly.
Mr. B gets it. Rampage is just salty about the fact that he had to spend money on something. on. They're about to get totally destroyed, aren't they?
Hmm. Hi, gamer. I need another fire resistance potion.
I don't have any.
Wait, you don't have fire resistance potions?
Don't worry,
Why would you not have
iGamer
fire?
will get you one, but it'll come out of your compensation.
That doesn't seem very worth it.
How much would a potion of fire resistance sound like it would be worth, iGamer? $10,000?
No, it's not worth that much. Let me see. How much would it be
Alright,
worth?
so 50,
It would be worth
50, and whatever another
$50
wood.
plus. It would be worth $50.
Don't
Plus-
forget the emergency transaction fee.
I'd say an additional.
Someone have never watched this. I need to make a one view.
I've never worn.
I'd say plus an additional
Yeah, I know.
25 for nether wart and redstone. So
Well,
I'd say it's worth
the
about
thing is-
$75 for
the thing is,
a singular.
So what you're saying is $5,000, including all the emergency transaction fees and the
what are sand?
Amazon delivery fee.
Oh, our sand is down here.
What is the Amazon delivery fee?
It's because he's doing the one-day shipping.
Oh yes, no, I understand, but how much is the delivery fee?
Well, between all of it, it raises the price up to $5,000.
DK, why?
Okay.
What did you do with all our sand? That's my question.
I have low.
Why do you think we have
No.
sand? What world do you think like
Well,
Chris would
In
have
what
sand?
world do you think? Yeah, really. In what world would EK want sand for any reason?
Rampage, whenever I have sand, I just turn it into glass without even
well,
consideration.
where's that?
The glass? I use
Yeah.
Obviously.
That doesn't help.
Glass.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Do you need me to get you sand? Check DK's Curious and Curious.
How much do you want?
I just need enough for a wood.
I'll give you enough for a few.
You want sand or you want glass?
Glass.
Hey, iGamer.
That is
Do
me.
you remember that place I marked for like the degraded lighthouse?
Yeah.
Did someone take those blocks?
Maybe.
Okay.
Why are they missing?
I don't see them.
Alright, I'll go back and fix it.
I mean, technically it was just to mark where to place it, so I realized we never got around to messing with that.
No, that's fine.
And I realized I just made someone really happy, probably. I guess they're like I did use blocks that I don't think was particularly valuable. It was just sea lanterns, right, or something like that. I'm just glad that no one stole the sea lanterns that got placed around my lake. I did that for like completely selfish reasons. I wanted the fishing lake to have like some lighting.
Alright, I fixed it.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Waiting. Why is my shop not opening back up? Why?
Did you use the command too many times?
Well, when you press escape to close out of like a purchase thing, isn't it meant to take you back to a shop panel?
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure it used to before.
I don't know. I didn't
does.
make the the, the plugin Rampage.
Well, but you're like, you should be familiar with it at least.
I know that when you're in a shop and you hit escape, it takes you back to another shop. I don't know about once you're on the purchase screen.
Hmm.
That's all I can say.
Mine will fire resistant potion. Yay!
By the way, if by next week that fella doesn't come back, I'm gonna do terrible things to that tropical forest tree that he planted.
Which one?
The one he planted next to my house. Slash the lighthouse.
I remember you said something about it at one point.
And I'm gonna like try to. I'm also going to change his little park area. I don't like. I felt he built that staircase a little too close to the lighthouse. Yeah, I know. I'm completely judging his creation. I don't know what happened to the. I don't remember what this looked like exactly, so.
I mean, I can always get rid of it.
Well, I was gonna leave the park alone. I was just gonna rechange the entrance to like how it used to be before he messed with that.
Hmm.
I respect the work he did. It's just not. I kind of like the old look before.
Gotcha.
Feel like his park entrance kind of distracts from the beauty of the lighthouse.
Gotcha.
That might be weird, but you know. Also, I have to thank whoever found these beetroot seeds. I
Well,
don't
it's
know where
not
they
me.
came from. I don't know. I don't know if someone
Well,
planted
it's not
them.
me either.
It was my intention. I have no idea where they found beetroot seeds from.
To be honest, I don't really know where to get beetroot seeds there.
I think I want to say that iGamer secretly helps me with that, and he just doesn't remember.
Nope. Actually, I
Actually,
might
it
have
was.
given you.
Yes, it was
Yeah, I did
iGamer.
get.
You told me take the ones in the that you threw outside a chest. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. I forgot, but you're right.
What's funny is I don't even remember planting them.
Also, I got an updated rule board. I know I just did the rule board the last week, but I have a new one.
Oh. Well,
By the way, DK, I hope you don't mind the rule board being where it is.
I don't mind where it is. I do suggest you should lower it by 1 block.
Yeah, I'm completely.
That was actually like what me and Rampage were talking about. We felt it was due to where eye level was. It was just
That's valid.
1 block too high.
All the lava should be gone.
All right, thank you, Rampage.
This is one of those
Oh,
really
there's a
weird
single
things
block
about being in graphic design. You like have
Done.
these like weird studies that you did based on perception and so forth.
No, that's fair. I totally get it.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad that you didn't like it as well. But I think the real reason that came up is because, like, for a rule board, you always want it to be, like, at eye level and not people looking up.
I mean, it's still gonna be like this. It's gonna be this big.
Yeah. Oh, no, the
Should I
size
move it?
was fine.
Should I move it back one, or should I? I
Let's
feel like
see.
I should move it back. It's too close to the walkway, right?
Yeah, move it back one. And just
Actually, I'm
having
gonna
it start at the ground level versus having it one block up high and higher will probably help as well, which I think you did this time.
There we go. Yep. That's a good spot for it, right?
Mm-hmm. I knew why you did the support base like you did. Perfect.
Yay.
And see,
don't
because
know.
it's at eye level, it's much easier to read. I know.
I don't like the background, and I'm also not quite sure what the heck those arrows are. Hold on. give me a
Oh,
second.
it's pointing to locations for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why the software chucked those in there.
They're very.
I
they're
didn't
very.
ask for those. Okay.
Oh, by the way, what also you could do is you could put side supports on it. I think that might help make it pop. And you could make that of like a different wood
Background.
type
Image. Let's see if there's a background that would work.
or
with this.
stone.
This is a cool background. Let me see if. Okay, that might work. That could also work. This would probably be. Nope. That's worse.
Oh my! I just saw not rampage. It's so perfect.
Ah.
So yeah, I think some pillars on the left and right side will kind of complete the look.
I mean, if you want to, be my guest.
I can't.
Oh, right.
Me mentioning it is because I just tried to place stone here.
Mhm.
Alright, let me. Alright, so let me. Image map. Delete. This one. So what do you think the border should be, DK?
So I'm gonna like send you a picture.
What kind of picture?
An image.
Just like a reference picture.
Ah, okay.
So,
Okay, there we go. No more weird arrows.
um, what's going on the bottom though?
What do you mean?
There's a red line, a white line, a blue line, a yellow line,
Ah, yes.
and something
So-
nondescript on the bottom left.
This is... Alright, let me send you the original image before it's translated into... Oh, I see. I get what you're saying. Okay.
Wow,
Before
those two
it's
boxes look like they have like really tiny text on them, and it's like some secret message that you're trying to decode.
No, it's not that complicated. You'll understand when you see the original pre-pixelated image.
Still not
Do you
sure.
get
what
it
those
now? What does the background look like to you?
are.
Rampage, I'll send you the same thing. Let's see if
I
Rampage-
know it's like supposed to be a chalkboard, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's just like I don't remember.
So it's pieces of chalk. It's pieces of colored chalk.
I'm assuming that you must have like really nice schools. We never had a green chalkboard. It's always black.
The ones here at my school are green.
Huh. No, I don't think I've ever seen a green chalkboard. Also, I don't think we ever had colored chalk. I only knew of like the only colored chalk I've ever seen is like for street chalk or something like that.
Yeah, no, they do have colored chalk for like a chalk.
I imagine they exist. I've just never seen it like at a school.
Yeah, my one professor has some.
I see.
Can you buy beds at the shop? That's
No.
so sad.
I mean, originally we had all the wool to make beds, but somehow they mysteriously disappeared. Our
So what
stack
do you
of
think
wool.
of my rules, DK?
I like them.
What do
Also,
you
why
think
is
of
that
the,
one
like-
region blue?
I don't know.
That's not on your
That's
original.
how Minecraft. That's how Minecraft decided it was gonna render this in.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm going to make my first bed that I've made. I did it.
You like the old like word art style font?
Yeah, I do like that. I think
It's 'cause I'm
that's always a
using-
good font, or Comic Sans. And I know I just
'cause
hurt
it-
some people with saying Comic Sans, but Comic Sans is apparently been
good.
recognized as good for handicapped people and people who have problems seeing, and that it's like one of the most accessible fonts that people seem to have a negative correlation to.
True. I use a really old program to make these kind of graphics and stuff, so it's really old font styling, but I like it. It's quirky, it's fun. I use, what do I have? Aurora 3D. I don't know if you've ever heard of it,
No, I don't think I have.
but it's quite old. Let me see.
I do have this really great font.
Everybody's ignoring sleep.
So, DK, that is a
Like,
screenshot of the. I'm coming. Oh, no. That is a screenshot of the program that I just sent you, and that is what it looks like, even running like Windows 10.
Oh yeah, it's cool though. It's easy to read.
Indeed.
And that's usually very important.
So it really doesn't render very, very fancy stuff, but it renders smooth and it renders quality. So
Well, that's always
I'll
good.
take it.
Yeah.
So I have that one, and then I have an animating software version for like animating titles and stuff. All right. I'm about to get up in just a second to use the bathroom.
You just hear TNT.
By the way, this is an example of one of the fonts in Adobe Illustrator.
Is it gonna be some wacky, crazy, too busy?
Oh no.
Okay.
Do you
That's
know
not
what
bad.
Do you know what it says?
No.
Meow. iGamer is awesome.
Huh.
How does that say iGamer?
So you see where you see the
I could see awesome, but I don't see. Is it because it looks like Greek letters?
yeah. So here's the thing, symbol will take all the normal letters and turn them into really crazy looking things. It's what I used in our Lord of the Rings thing to like have things as translated from different languages. So whenever a player would see it, they would see it like that, right? And those who could read it would have it in like a different font.
Gotcha. That's
and,
cool.
And then all I would have to do is switch fonts.
It's a good idea. Oh, so it's just symbols, basically, is what you did. Okay.
The font is physically called symbols.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You just use the symbols font.
Yeah, it looks like it's in a different language.
It's true.
And most people
Don't know that
would
symbols
have
is a
no
thing.
like point of reference.
Right. If you knew it was symbols, though, then you could go out and.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, but you could look up symbols, like what symbols translates to in terms of letters, but no one's gonna say that and go, "Oh yeah, that's the font called symbols."
Well, like even if you knew that, like you'd have to sit there and like hand translate like this giant document I gave you.
Oh, well, if it's that big, then yeah, okay.
This is where like I totally tell all my players it's in symbol, and I don't worry about them translating it. Because usually the player that like knows what it means will tell everyone what it means.
Okay, that's fair.
But it gives them the authority to decide how to describe it.
Who knows and who doesn't, yeah. And also how they want to say it.
Mm-hmm. So, of course, now the capitalized versions of letters is really different and weird.
Okay.
For example, let me show you the difference on how it shows iGamer with the I capitalized versus not capitalized.
Well, because then it's two different symbols, right?
Well, you notice some of those symbols are recognizable, like when you type out awesome.
Right,
But
yeah.
other words, like for example, iGamer there.
Yeah. Only the I and the G and the A are recognizable. Or I and the E and the A are the recognizable ones.
Of course, you can turn it into a reading exam.
Why? And why is that so darn accurate, too? Ah! Whenever they photocopy the stupid tests, and that's what it looks like. Ah, you're so right, though.
I let Rampage also see it.
I don't think Rampage understands, though. Rampage doesn't get it. He just thinks it's stupid-looking text.
Well, it's also like slightly blurry.
So Rampage, what happens is the teacher has a book that has the reading that they want you to do for your reading exam, right? And the teacher, and you guys don't have the book, but the teacher wants everybody to be able to do the reading exam with the reading that they give, right? So what the teacher does is the teacher goes to the photocopier and they take the book or whatever source material they have and they put it face down on photocopy glass, close the lid as best as they can, especially if they're trying to wedge a giant book underneath of it, and then photocopy it 50 million times.
And pray that
And
it
then
doesn't
it
turn into a
blurs
giant black
and
sheet.
overlaps, and it looks like that. And so that's why when you get reading exams, you can't read what's on the reading exam. Because that's what you get. You get that. Also, messed up my TNT machine. Poop.
I thought you had them memorized.
I did. I forgot to put an observer somewhere.
Why can't they sell? Oh. Okay.
What?
I understand. You can sell Diamond Ore, but you can't sell Deep Slate Diamond Ore.
Yeah. When I finally fix Sell Hand, which has been on my list for a couple weeks, I will fix that problem. Until then, sorry, deal with it.
Oh no, we'll just make like a. We'll let the quarry person buy that stuff from you. But we'll like make it a daily quest, so like Rampage has to like plan out his cell trips.
Well,
Don't you think that would be funny, gamer?
indeed.
I sense Rampage didn't find it very funny.
I sense Rampage didn't understand what you said.
I'm pretty sure what I said just just made him nonchalantly sad for Chris.
I went back to my old texture pack because I needed to like see darkness and stuff. And like everything is way more clear, but like it looks way different.
Well, shaders make things blurry because that's life, I guess.
Yeah,
I
but
guess
like
shaders try to show you that everybody eventually needs glasses. I don't know.
because like, well, I went from really good looking textures to stone that's basically 1 pixel, but like the same color, just a lot of it, and that's the block.
Yeah. By the way, when I'm ready to like build the sewer dungeon, probably gonna have to ask iGamer for help with that one.
Rampage, imagine somebody made a troll texture pack and it was and the oh no, my TNT machine exploded itself somehow. What?
Wait, you said you had these memorized. I think I doubt that.
No, I did. It was working fine and then it got to one side and it blew itself up. And the
Maybe the
flying
side
machine
was
part
broken.
still works, so it's flying back and forth with no TNT.
Nice.
Okay. Anyway, um, somebody makes a troll texture pack, and it's literally just every block is one color.
You mean like all white? Per
No,
se?
meaning like every block. So like grass, like if it were a grass block, it would be just solid green. Dirt,
Mm.
solid brown.
Like Minecraft 1.0.
Because there is a texture pack that just makes everything white.
Everything, I know.
You know, it's like,
I've seen it. It's weird.
yeah.
Alright, let me fix this TNT machine.
You don't sound very happy about that.
Well, it's the third time I've built it, so I
The
built the
same
other one
one?
just fine, and then this one is just like, nah. Nah, dude. It's like, you don't deserve me, so just nah.
But the reason I'll probably have you help me with that dungeon, iGamer, is because there's a few blocks that might be slightly outside my ability to populate that dungeon with.
Fine.
What blocks?
Well, I'm trying to essentially create a Nick sewer dungeon.
That is a big hole. Oh my gosh.
I need to do that side.
Who, Rampage's hole? Yeah.
Yeah, my hole is not as large as iGamer's hole.
Very big hole though.
I was gonna say, I am currently winning Hole Wars.
Yeah, but I'm not making a hole for my base as well as everything else. I'm just making it for money.
The question is, can the hole cut?
What?
What? Nobody understood that except for you, DK.
I guess I could take it further. Like, will it pass the kill test?
What kill
What?
test?
Oh,
So,
so there's a history channel show called Forged in Fire,
Okay.
and it's basically a blacksmith competition.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so they'll, like, blacksmith, make a sword, right? And they'll do various tests, and one of them is a cutting test, and another one is like a kill test.
A kill test. Let's
Yes,
see.
and that's what he'll say, is like, if it successfully, like, does
I guess we
significant
gotta bail
damage
for
to the
today.
ballistic. Alright, take care, Mr. B.
Bye, Mr. B.
see
So
ya.
soon.
So if it passes the kill test, the guy will go, it will kill.
I see.
But so some people actually made a sword that failed that test.
And what
Never-
does he say then?
It will not kill. And you can see the sadness in his eyes. So like they hit like a pig carcass with the sword, and like
Okay.
the sword physically bent.
Oh dear. Somebody didn't do a good job.
Well, like this person's like, oh no, I've lost, right? Because like their sword has done like a flat out U-turn, turn, right? But the
Right.
next person, they hit with that sword, the sword physically breaks.
Oops.
Like, oh no, I've lost.
So
Next
the
person. Oh, I'm fine.
like, yeah, that's exactly it. Like the person thought he lost, and then just the other person like it's like, I'm pretty sure my thing is hard and it will do great, and it explodes violently.
Oops.
um, and you just like see the sadness, because here you have someone who their blade bent, but I think the line said that uh, a bent sword can still be unbent. A broken sword cannot be unbroken.
That's true. Alright, I think I'm going to end my stream here. I'm not leaving yet, but I'm gonna end my stream. And then, I have something I have to go do real quick, but I'll stay in the call for now.
I think I'm gonna definitely troll iGamer and like send him a "It Will Not Kill" compilation.
Nice. I can't wait. I'm excited. Bye. Alright, I'll be back.
Okay. So DK, what are you doing right now?
I'm working on the waterworks. I was starting to like form
Hmm.
up the dungeon. Also, I was like improving the ranch size.
Ah, I see.
But oh, here's another funny thing from the show, right? Like these two blacksmiths made cutlasses, like pirate cutlasses, and in one of the tests, the sword was defeated by clothing.
It dyed to clothing?
Essentially, it could not cut through the regular clothes they put on the ballistic dummy. And you could just see the utter sadness. But it's probably one of the it's a show on History Channel, and there's like little compilations of it on YouTube.
Or does this still need to be going? I'll let it go one more time. We'll see.
So I realized
I
I still needed to like build the utility closet essentially for how the player is supposed to get down there. And like part of me wants there to be a key or something. I just don't know how to make that work.
Like a security pass kind of thing?
Yeah.
It can definitely be done. It's not as hard as it sounds. You would probably want to get iGamer to do it though, because I don't really remember how to do it.
Of course, I have one more difficulty I have to fix. Oh, that'll work. Oh, the player can't use the same way to get out unless they swim.
Unless they swim.
Yeah.
What are you making?
I've made something that will work. It will work.
So it would have to be here, which is 2 blocks, so I can't have them run at the same time, which is sad, but it'll have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, by the way, I have a funny story for you. Sorry, Rampage. Um, so I was playing a game in which wings were like a premium item. So one of the story missions said if I want, it'd be easier to get to the base by flying. And I just assumed, oh, but that's probably a premium thing because of the wings, right?
Yeah.
Later, the game like turned around and said, okay, now you have to fly or you can't continue. And I was like, oh no. And I'm like, well, if that's required to fly, then it's probably maybe I can fly. And I look at the controls, and it says like press F to fly. So I go back, I press F, and my character starts flying, and I realize the wings had nothing to do with flying.
What does the wings do?
The wings were for like the appearance, the cosmetic appearance of having wings, because your character flies like a superhero, like Superman. So like,
So all along you could have been flying.
yeah, could have been flying. Now your character has like a stamina for flying, so like fall out of the air, but felt kind of dumb. Just like how I did not bring any wood with me to make a door. I thought we had
But
doors
wood
at the
can be left
house.
in the shop. Do we have doors at the house?
We did, but I don't know what happened to them. And I
I
can't
don't know
tell if
either.
someone stole them or if we destroyed them.
I don't know.
And part of me really doesn't care. Alright, now to make an unnecessarily sized door. Ooh, but should I make the door out of iron? Ooh, I like that
Make
better.
it yeah, I mean if you ask iGamer to do something like with the security pass, then you'll need an iron door. Just either way. So
I realize now, making that door one way is going to force me to like have an alternative exit. Ugh, now I have 3 doors I don't know what to do with.
just throw them in a chest, and then we'll both forget about them.
This is true. This is weirdly true. So, like, I need a legitimate way for people to get into the sewer. I'm sorry, the water plant. I also need to... I forgot to tell iGamer I'm also going to need another NPC to sell spring water. What I was going to try to talk iGamer into is that the spring water person will sell like bottles of like regen or something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. Do you think that would be too much?
I feel like if you're gonna do that, you could make it like a full potion shop.
No. It's only gonna sell spring water, natural spring water.
Then yeah, then it only having regen makes sense.
Essentially, they're going to be by the farm, and it's going to be like they bottle it straight from like the water underneath the farm. And you can see the water underneath the farm there.
I feel like it shouldn't be like a normal regen potion. I feel like it should have like a really short duration, but it's like a good regen potion. So like it gives you a bunch of health, but it's not like it'll last for a long time. Kind of more like a short burst of health. I feel like that would make sense.
Okay. Also, is cobblestone not able to make pressure plates anymore?
Cobblestone could make pressure plates?
I thought it did.
I
Obviously, I'm wrong.
didn't know.
I mean, obviously, I'm wrong.
Let me just... No, cobblestone can be... Well, no, not a pressure plate.
I felt like it used to be a thing.
Stone can make,
It must be
Stone can make a pressure plate, but cobblestone can't.
Alright. I'll make some... I just cut a tree down instead. I'm just gonna use a spruce trapdoor for now.
Do this. I need to go here. Do that. It is sad that this isn't long enough. And I'm way too lazy to mine it out. Have you seen my hole?
No. I just
No?
sigh because I failed to make a pressure plate.
How did you fail to make a pressure
I
plate?
made everything but a pressure plate.
How did you make everything?
I made a slab, I made a trapdoor.
To make a pressure plate, you just make a slab but take off one of the sides, like one of the edges.
Is this like I just like failed in every meaningful way. I was wondering why I had a weird multiple of. By the way, if you need wool, the farm has a sheep that you could like shear for some like wool.
What color is the sheep?
It's white.
I did a big dumb.
What'd you do?
Luckily, it's very easy to fix. I had a piece of cobblestone that I used for counting, and it ended up getting in the way of the flying machines. And I also forgot the minecarts. So I forgot two things. Luckily, both are very easy to fix, but I forgot both. I go here, boom. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
I'm actually really happy that that totally works.
What worked?
So you're actually able to crouch and come down, but you can't get out that way unless you go swimming.
Really? How did you manage that? What are your wizard
Very
techniques?
careful.
Very careful.
Oh. Oh, but I don't have a pressure plate on this side to let the person back out. Okay, cool. That's good, because I don't want them to come out that way. Well, if you want to see it,
Yeah, I will TPA in just a moment. I want to, make all this work first. Huh? Wait, this is wrong. This is bad. I need that to do its thing once, and then this should be right. And then, what? All the others are doing their thing just fine. I don't want to have to rebuild it entirely. What do I do? That's sad.
hmm.
I'm gonna have to rebuild this now. Well, I'll look at what you did, and then I'll rebuild it.
Right, all the hill. So use this to get into the water reservoir.
Ah,
See how that works?
yeah.
And then you can't return the other way. Oh my gosh, is it actually, like, did it actually work?
Yeah, it actually worked. Cause,
Like, I've now committed the player into,
yeah, cause I was like, I'm gonna try this, but I think it's gonna work, and I don't like want DK to be sad that like I found a way around it, but then
Oh.
it like actually worked.
by the way, this will lead you to where I'm going to have the natural spring water be sold.
Ah,
It's going to be right here. And see, the NPC is going to, like, sit here, like, naturally bottled, you know, spring water.
just yeah. I didn't think that it would actually trap you, but like it totally worked.
I'm kind of proud of that. I didn't expect that to work so naturally.
So then so what's gonna be down here?
So on the left is going to be going to Nick's sewer dungeon. So the idea is this is the natural path that the water goes for, like, watering the farm is on the right. And the idea is that Nick's character has siphoned off some of the water for his own purposes. And the whole introduction to the quest is going to be that the water pressure seems really low.
Hmm.
And you're sent to go figure that out.
You have like a whole proper like plan for this. Like you planned all of this out.
I try.
I would not have tried this hard.
I'm just really happy with this. Like some of this I didn't initially have planned out, but like when I made this water system, I was like, "Yep, Nick Dungeon, sewers." And it's funny is while I was making I was trying to like fill up this area, and that's when I bought some netherrack, and that's where the VTuber space came from. And now it's properly sunk.
This has been properly assigned.
And I feel it's so appropriate because so many VTubers are Minecraft players as well. I'm just gonna like put like a super nerdy girl will be the person who will be standing here.
Alright, well, I'm going to rebuild my flying machine that broke. Because I have to do that.
Oh, I got a funny story for you too. So I backed this one game called Brookhaven. It's gonna
That
be
name's familiar.
It's going to be another farming game, but with a more adventurous tone, right? Anyway, while I was playing another game, I got a message saying that my key had been revoked for the game.
Huh?
And I'm like, "Meow? Did I like break an NDA or something?" And so immediately I go check the Kickstarter page, and like, I feel so sorry for this dev. They were trying to revoke the beta keys because the beta key allowed you access to it before the game came out, and was then like having those people return back to the regular key because it was 1 week before the game came out. And oops. The dev accidentally revoked all the non-beta testers.
Ooh.
Because like she handed out the keys before the game came out. That way, like, you'd already have it, and you just be able to install it when it releases.
Mm-hmm.
And she now has to like now redistribute 1,000 keys, thousands of keys. I feel really terrible. And I saw how some people, she said some people were very, very upset with her. I'm like, I wouldn't be upset because you're already like fixing this. I was more like surprised Pikachu face, I feel like angry is the wrong personal choice, but apparently then, yeah.
I mean, I have a feeling that some people were actually angry because
Who's
people
angry at
are
what
like
now?
that.
There's a game called Brookhaven,
Okay.
and the dev was meaning to expire all the beta access keys because the game's going to come out in a week.
Okay.
Instead of expiring those, she expired all the paid released copies.
Oops.
that she already distributed.
Oops.
Yeah. Now she's like she and her husband had to like redistribute all the keys for all the paying customers, which
Well,
she
that
took care of.
sucks.
But some people were very, very upset.
I mean, as long as she took care of it in the end, it's an honest mistake.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's like it's not that big of a deal. It was like the game hasn't come out yet, so it's not like
It's not like you were playing it anyway.
so
It's not like you were playing it and then lost access to your copy. It's just...
Oh, do you have a second? I want to show you this thing I built that surprised Rampage.
Yes.
It
Give me
has
1 second.
received Rampage's sign of approval
Oh,
as
wow.
working as DK intended.
Hello.
So this will take you to the sewer, and it's one way.
I'm stuck in here now.
So now jump on this block and shift.
Boy. That's
Now
annoying.
you notice you can't get back up.
Yeah, and yeah.
That's the intention.
So I'm just stuck in here forever now.
Well, there's actually several ways out, but
Is one all the way down here, or am I just going?
no, please don't go
Jace?
there. That's actually going to be like the water source for the farm. It's going to feed into some like mechanized looking things. So the quest is going to be that the water pressure here is low.
Oh, I found the way out. Okay.
There's another way out though, which is actually where I was going to have another NPC after I discovered with you. I was going to have someone sell spring water. And so you're gonna have to go swimming real quick.
Lol.
And this will be the person who sells the spring water, which I thought would be like a very expensive regen potion, or like regen 1.
Gotcha.
And my idea there is the fact that this is gonna lead to a dungeon area. So
Okay.
the spring water is to help you get through the dungeon.
Got it.
I just really thought it was funny, like natural spring water, bottled fresh from the farm. Which is oddly, if you notice,
sewer.
well, so that's the water source, and the idea is that Nick is diverting some of the farm's water for his sewer system, and that's going to be what leads you to that quest.
Of course.
This just feels like something Nick would do.
Of course it does.
Well, I think I'm gonna end off my stream since I am still
Oh,
streaming.
you're still streaming.
I'm
Yeah,
also still
I'm
streaming.
still streaming. Yeah, but I'm gonna like go eat food.
And I'm probably gonna go finish replaying Lego Marvel Superheroes.
I have noticed you've been playing that.
Yeah.
What have you
I'm
been
trying to
playing?
get 100% in the game, but it accidentally, for some reason, it deleted all of my progress. So I'm having to fully replay the game like from scratch.
What game are you playing?
Lego Marvel Superheroes.
I see.
That's the good one. After that, Avengers and Superheroes 2 was just not good. Okay, Avengers, they tried to combine the first Avengers movie and Age of Ultron into one Lego game.
Mm-hmm.
And it literally wasn't like, alright, you know how like Lego Star Wars, they have all of the movies into one video game, but it's like you play each movie one thing at a time, right?
Yeah.
No. Lego Marvel Avengers decided we're going to take two separate plot lines. We're going to take Avengers and we're going to take Age of Ultron. And you're going to bounce back and forth between missions that are part of both movies.
Why?
I don't know.
So we've chosen Chaos. By the way, I'm curious. Did I ever see the how many sea lanterns I put in my lake?
I do not know how many you put in your lake.
Excellent. This is good. iGamer won't judge me for it.
How many
This
did
is
you put in your
purely
lake?
because of Polar.
How many did you put in your lake?
The right amount so that it's cinematic.
Well, did you actually count?
No. Because I said it was cinematic.
I see.
Because it's not just my lake, it's the village's lake, see?
That's true.
I don't have a fishing rod.
You don't have a fishing rod?
I don't think I've ever had a fishing rod.
I had a
shop
fishing
and buy
rod, but
one.
I broke it.
I had a fishing rod on the first day of the server that I streamed on, and I've never had one since then.
Okay. Why don't you go to the shop and buy one?
Is it
How
in
about I just
shop?
give you?
Yeah.
How about I just give you all the materials to make it?
In the tools and armor section. There
I mean,
for
we
sale.
have all this.
I mean, that's your less expensive option.
I mean, we have a ton of
You
string.
picked up the string again.
Ah. Yeah, we have like tons of string. Oh, I realized something I didn't tell the coconut shrimp story.
The coconut shrimp story?
Yeah,
The what?
yeah. So I made coconut shrimp for dinner last night.
And how did that go?
Well, here's the thing. I sat on my bed for a little bit, you know, after I put it in the oven, and then I
Did you
proceeded.
burn it?
No. I proceeded to play a video game now that I'd eaten my coconut shrimp, right? And my stomach was going. And I was like, nah, stomach, you're lying. You know, we had delicious food. We don't need any more. And finally, after a couple hours, I think about maybe I'll have like some side food with that food I ate earlier because I'm kind of hungry still. And then I noticed my cup of water that I was gonna drink with my coconut shrimp still on the kitchen counter, and I noticed a plate that's empty on the kitchen counter waiting for me to put the coconut shrimp in. And then I look at the convection oven, and the convection oven has the coconut shrimp in it.
So you thought you ate, but in reality, you never took the shrimp out of the oven.
Yeah. Now, thankfully, the oven like turns itself
That's
off.
sad, DK. I'm sorry, but how did you do that?
I've done that
I
before.
know what happened. I know what happened. See, the thing is, I tasted one when it
What's
was
wrong
done.
with both of you.
I tasted one.
You've
and-
never just like made food, done something else, and completely forgotten?
Oh, I've forgotten about food. I haven't thought that I've eaten the food that I've forgotten about. I've been like,
Really?
I've gone back to, I've like forgotten about food and then gone back to it and been like, oh, right. But I was never like, oh, yeah, I ate that.
Wow.
Here's the source of what caused it, though. I had originally taken it out of the oven after the first
Okay.
cooking period, and I
Uh-huh.
tasted one, and I was like, while this is done and totally edible, I would like it to be warmer.
Okay,
And
so you put it
crispier.
back in.
So I put it back in. But the thing is, I did eat one of the shrimp to test it,
Huh.
and apparently,
So when you finally ate the rest of them, how was it?
they were absolutely delicious. I reheated them, obviously. I threw them back in the convection oven and
That's
decided
good.
not to leave the kitchen until they were actually done.
Good choice.
I guess this is the advantage of having an oven that turns itself off after a specific amount of time.
That's true. You can just leave.
There's less chance of fire.
That too.
Well, I'm going to end my stream as I fish in the what is this, the village's lake? The
Why are you
community's
fishing?
lake? I don't know.
So, by the way, do you know why there's sea lanterns here?
Not really.
Okay, so Polar gave me creative to work on the town hall, and then I put sea lanterns in the water areas near town, and I finished by putting some sea lanterns in this lake.
Is it
Because
the lake with 2 + 2 = fish?
no, it's the lake next to my house.
Oh.
So it's next to my house and next to the lighthouse and
Yeah, I know
next
which
to
one you're talking about.
yeah. So like I put sea lanterns there to like give it that little extra cinematic quality.
I got you.
Because there's a pier there, right? I just assume this is where people are going to come and fish.
Fair enough.
So
Alright, I'm gonna go play Lego Superheroes, and then in an hour go get Cinnamon Toast Crunch from the dining hall.
And of course, I'm gonna need to figure out a day and time that we can all sit around and play Space Engineers.
Yeah, good luck getting Polar to do that, because he's a very elusive creature, but whenever you want, let me know.
Okay.
Who is an elusive creature?
Apparently, a
Polar.
wild polar. Well, see,
fair.
I was also thinking about having Rampage. Do you remember when we were talking about doing a like an actual survival series where we break up into teams? Rampage is already sorry. That was
I
Nick's
often
plan.
ask-
Was like everyone would get this kind of interesting starter ship and then warp out and go have like little adventures, and maybe eventually we'll meet back up.
I see.
But I
often-
okay.
Go ahead. No, you're good. Go ahead. Finish.
Well, the thing is, the one thing that I was trying to do was teach Mr. B and Rampage how to play Space Engineers before we did that. Because, you know,
Oh, okay.
that was
I
kind of like
remember.
the key critical thing was I was trying to teach them how to, like, build things and not, like, watch them violently explode.
Yeah, I remember this now. I remember this idea now.
Space Engineers has lots of shapes and blocks.
Oh, no.
Also, like, many shapes. For example, like you start off with like a block, right? And you can use your scroll wheel to go through all the different shapes, and then of course you can turn and rotate those blocks. And well, that's all good and dandy. There are some blocks that, when combined, can cause interesting things.
I see.
And I don't think we had any problems when we did our own testing. I don't think. I think everyone would just let me build all the craft. I think the worst thing we had was like someone would flip their rover.
Oh yeah, don't remember that at all.
I felt
Yeah,
like
who would flip their over?
Sounds like Rampage did that quite a few times.
well the way the multiplayer works is that the host can be what's called a space master, and that
Sounds like
allows
witchcraft.
him the ability to be a moderator, and
Okay.
there are some like special controls where you can teleport around or create blocks or give items or all kinds of stuff, right?
Okay.
And so I would literally just like switch that on, teleport to Mr. B or Rampage, and cut Control X their craft, Control V and flip it and place it.
Nice.
I just became like roadside service. And this annoyed Nick so much because he's like, creative things, man, not fair. Made Nick sad.
Yeah, it sounds like an activity that would make Nick sad.
Well, the
There
thing
are a
is,
lot
like,
of
he
things that
wanted
make Nick bad.
a survival series, right? And I'm like, well, see, it doesn't really matter because this is all about like teaching them basic mechanics, so that
Right.
we can do the other thing, right? It doesn't
Right.
really matter.
But it mattered to Nick.
I don't know why it mattered. Never figured that one out.
But it did matter. It
Yeah.
most definitely did matter.
Yeah. But
Alright, well, I'm gonna go.
Yep.
Bye.
So, goodbye.
Goodbye, Rampage. Oh, do you hear the emergency vehicles driving by my house?
Indeed. What the heck is going on over there?
This... Bye, emergency vehicle.
Because there appear to be quite a few that are coming by.
Well, I live off of, like, a major road.
Yeah.
And so, like,
Yeah.
people like to turn across the major road to get to other places. And thankfully no one did anything silly near me, which is always good.
That's good.
But, yep. Oh,
Alright.
I will say, during our little, like, test series, Chris did do stupid things with, vehicles.
That sounds like fun.
But it was more of, I made a flying craft,
Okay.
that would run out of power
Mhm.
while I was flying.
Why?
Because I was trying to use traditional game mechanics to make a thing, but it takes so long to recharge batteries. And when everyone needs you to come to them, you know.
Gotcha.
Which I think in the future I'll just make an airplane.
Sounds like a better idea.
Oh, mods work very interesting in that game.
Yeah.
Only the host needs to actually, like, because all the mods are like Steam Workshop.
Okay.
So the idea is when you join the server automatically like transmits
Installs
all
them
the mods
for you.
To everyone who logs into your server.
Gotcha. That's good.
And then once you've done that, like, it'll just load from those mods, and it'll only update them if they're out of date.
That makes things easy.
Yeah, it's definitely a well-designed game in that aspect.
Yeah.
Well, I will let you go do your superhero, and I think I should probably end my stream. Alright, bye,
Sounds
stream.
good.
Remember, guys, you're always loved.
Yes.
Take it easy, and have a nice night.